Hi there. In this video, I'm going to analyze the past year question paper of IGNOU B Honors Political Science, first year, and the subject is Understanding Political Theory, and the course code is BPSC 101. So, after deeply analyzing the two past year question paper of this code, I came to a conclusion, and I'll give you 7 most important topics from which questions were asked, and it keep repeating in every dominant examination and also in assignment question paper of every session. So I have divided this video into 4 parts. So in part 1, I'll discuss the most important topics which keep repeating in every term and examination, and this contains the 7 most important topics. In part 2, I'll give you extra important topics which might have the chance of repetition, or which I personally feel after deeply analyzing this past year question paper of 2 session that might be asked in the next term and examination. In part 3, I'll provide you the 2 term and examination question paper of December 2020 and December 2021 respectively. In part 4, I'll give you the assignment question paper of different session from January 2020 to January 2022 session. So moving to our first part, that is the most important topic which keep repeating in every term and examination and assignment question paper. So the first and foremost topic is postmodernism, and especially the thinker part, prominent thinkers of the postmodernism. So this topic alone carries total 40% of weightage in the exam. So this become very important topic from the point of view of examination. 2 questions out of total 8 questions were asked in the term and examination December 2021, which is of 40 marks out of total 100 marks. And for every 20 marker question, you have to write either in 400 or 500 words each. So prepare well and try to practice answer writing of these questions in 500 words in at least 15 minutes. Because if you want to attempt all the questions in the exam, you have to write total 5 questions in 500 words each. So total 2500 words you have to write in 3 hours, or you can say in 180 minutes. So on an average, even if you excel in answer writing to this extent, writing one question 15 minutes, you will have the chance of attempting all the questions in the exam. So till now, total 3 questions have been asked in previous term and examination. So the first question, which is asked in December 2020 term and examination, is Lyotard's view on postmodernism. And in term and examination December 2021, 2 questions were asked from this portion. So the first question is Michael Foucault's view on postmodernism. It is asked as examine the Michael Foucault as a postmodernist thinker. And the second question, which was asked in the same term and examination, is Laclau and Moffat views on postmodernism, again for 20 marks. So now let's see how many questions from this topic have been asked in assignment question paper from January 2020 session to July 2021 session. So only one question have been asked so far now, and that is for 6 marks and we have to write in 100 words. So the question is examine the Jacques Derrida's view on postmodernism, and it keep repeating in every session. It was asked in July 2020 session and again asked in July 2021 and January 2022 assignment question paper. So there is mainly 5 main thinkers associated with postmodernism. First one is Jean Lyotard, and second one is Jacques Derrida, third one is Michael Foucault, fourth and fifth is Laclau and Moffat. So from your IGNOU study material of BPSC 101, Understanding Political Theory, read unit 7, and especially from 7.2.1 to 7.2.4, the main postmodern thinkers. Read thoroughly this portion for exams. Moving to second most important topic for June term and examination 2022, and it is democracy from block 3 of your study material, that is the grammar of democracy. So the first question asked in term and examination of December 2021 is active and passive participation in democracy, and it is asked for 20 marks. And 2 questions from this block is asked in Term and examination December 2020 session. So the first one is types of democracy and it is asked for 10 marks. And second question is radical theory of representation and it is asked for 20 marks. So overall 3 questions have been asked in both term and examination. And in 2020 it was asked for total 30 marks out of 100 marks. So this carries total 30% of weightage. Questions asked in assignments are: first one is distinguish between procedural and substantive democracy. Second one is examine the issue of representation in democracy. And the third question is what are the limits of representative democracy? Elaborate. So all these 3 questions were asked in July 2021 session assignment question paper in section 3. Or you can say that assignment 3 for 6 marks each, and we have to write in 100 words. So from this portion, overall 3 questions have been asked in assignment questions. So the third most important topic for BPSC 101 for upcoming exams is Marxism. So the first question which was asked in December 2020 session is Marxist theory of freedom and it is asked for 20 marks. And second question is historical materialism and it was asked in short note for 10 marks. Questions which were asked in assignment question paper from this portion are: first one is what do you understand by dictatorship of proletariat? Elaborate. It is asked in July or January session of 2021 to 2022. And second question which was asked from this topic is what is dialectical materialism? Explain. And it is asked in January or July 2021 session. Moving to fourth most important topic for BPSC 101, and it is approaches to political theory. So overall 2 questions have been asked in both term and examination. So first one is empirical approach to political theory and it is asked in term and examination of December 2021. And second question which is asked in December 2020 term and examination is normative approaches to political theory. And no questions have been asked from this portion so far. So the fifth most important topic is feminism, and only 2 questions have been asked so far from this portion in both term and examination. So the first question is first wave of feminism and second one is the ecofeminism. And only 1 question have been asked from this portion in assignment question paper is write a note on ecological feminism and it is asked in July and January 2021 session. So the sixth most important topic is liberalism, and again only 2 questions have been asked so far from in both term and examination. So the first question is classical liberalism and it is asked in term and examination December 2021 for 10 marks and it is in the form of short notes. You have to write short note on classical liberalism. And second one is neoliberalism and it is asked in term and examination of December 2020 and it is asked for 20 marks. Questions asked in assignment question paper from this portion is only 1 and that is write a note on modern liberalism or you can say welfareism and it is asked in July and January session of 2021 to 2022. And the last most important topic is state and 2 questions have been asked in both term and examination from this portion and that is what is a state and it is asked in term and examination of December 2020 and it is asked for 20 marks. And second one is the views of any thinkers on state. So the thinker is Ralph Miliband, views on state and it is asked in term and examination of December 2021 and it is asked for 10 marker question. So now we will move to part B, that is extra important topics or questions for BPSC 101 which might be asked or repeat in the upcoming exam. So the first topic is revival of political theory. And as being a political science student, if you're reading political theory, you should know this topic. Like who have supported this idea and what were their arguments on the same. And remember the prominent thinkers who have supported this idea like David Estens and all, and their argument or defense regarding the same. And this is also important as it keep asking in other exams like UGC net and or even in M entrance exams questions, or even for UPSC like for PSIR. And second topic is approaches to political theory, and you have to do the selective reading of this topic like the historical, normative and empirical approaches to political theory have been asked in the assignment questions, also in both term and examination. And I personally feel that now there is a chance of asking the contemporary approaches to political theory. Moving to the third topic, that is Marxism. So you have to read the basic principle of Marxism, and again in also this you have to do the selective reading like the three principles of Marxism, that is dialectical materialism, historical materialism and dictatorship of proletariat. This have been asked in assignment questions also in both term and examination. And theory of freedom have been asked in previous term and examination. So there is a chance of asking theory of alienation in the next exam. The fourth topic is conservatism, situational conservatism and political conservatism. You can see this, and it has been asked in previous term and examination in 10 marker questions. And you can also see the views of different political thinkers on this topic, like Michael Oxford views on conservatism and Edmund Burke views on conservatism. So fifth topic is liberalism. Read the three phases of liberalism thoroughly, because it has been asked in like 20 marks questions also and also in 10 marker. And like classical liberalism and neoliberalism have been asked in Domin examination, and modern liberalism has been asked in assignment question. So this is the part 3 of this video. In this part we will see the previous year question paper of BPSC 101. So the first question is of Domin examination December 2020. So the first question is discuss the normative approach to political theory. Second question is what is a state? Elaborate. Third question is write a note on neoliberalism. Fourth question is examine the Marxist theory of freedom. And in section 2 there is again 4 questions. So the fifth question is write short note on the following in 200 words each. A. Political conservatism. B. Ecological feminism. Sixth one is write a short note on the following: Lyotard's view on postmodernism. Types of democracy. Seventh question is what is the radical theory of representation. And the last question is write a short note on popular sovereignty. So this was the first question paper of BPSC 101. Keep this in mind that the BAPSH course, or you can say the BA Honors course in IGNOU, have been introduced since January 2020. So this is the very first question paper of BPSC 101. This is the past year question paper of term and examination December 2021, which is held between March to April 2022. So the first question is write a note on democracy and dissent. Second question is what is active and passive participation in democracy? Explain. Third one is examine the views of Laclau and Moffat in postmodernism. Fourth question is discuss the empirical approach to political theory. And in section 2, first question is, you can say fifth question is write short note on the following in 200 words each. First one is Ralph Miliband view on the state. Second one is classical liberalism. Sixth question is write short notes on the following in 200 words each. A. Historical materialism. B. Situational conservatism. So seventh question is write a note on the first wave of feminism. And the last question is examine the Michael Foucault as a postmodern thinker. And in the exam, total 8 questions, you have to attempt only 5 questions, and in 500 words each. And the time period given is 3 hours. And this was the second question paper, second previous year question paper of BPSC 101. And only 2 exams were held for BPSC 101, or you can say that BA Honors Political Science first year's exam. So only 2 questions are available for you all for BPSC 101 or first year student. In part 4, I'll provide you the 2 assignment question paper from January 2020 to July 2021 session, or you can say January 2022 session, because both are January 2020 question paper was same as July 2021. So for July and January session, the assignment questions are same. So the first assignment question paper of BPSC 101 from January 2020 session or July 2020 session is, first question is examine the politics as a vocation. Second question is write note on the revival of political theory. So the revival of political theory is have been asked in the assignment questions. So this is very important. Keep in mind, I have discussed earlier in this video. In section 2, there is 3 questions. What is liberal theory? What is dialectical materialism? Explain. And 5th question is discuss John Rawls theory of justice. In section 3, there is 5 questions. So the first question or 6th question is write a note on feminism. 7th question is examine Jacques Derrida view on postmodernism. 8th question is what is multiculturalism, and 9th question is examine the interrelationship of civil society and state, and the last question is what is equality of opportunity? Explain. So these are the assignment questions which is available to you. You can practice, or you can practice as a model question paper for your exam, because from assignment question, it is a tendency of IGNOU, they will keep asking the questions from the assignment question paper. So practice these questions as much as possible before exams. And this is the current assignment question paper from July 2021 session. So the first question is discuss the revival of political theory, and second question is explain what is a state. In section 2, you have to write 3 questions. So there is 3 questions. Write a note on modern liberalism or welfarism. So 4th question is what do you understand by dictatorship of proletariat, or elaborate. 5th question is what is conservatism? Explain with reference to the view of Michael Oakeshott. And section 3, there is 5 questions. So 6th question is write a note on ecological feminism. Examine the Jacques Derrida views on postmodernism. 8th question is distinguish between procedural and substantive democracy. 9th question is examine the issue of representation in democracy. And the last question is what are the limits of representative democracy? Elaborate. So by now we have come to the end of this video, and in this video I have deeply analyzed the past year question paper of BPSC 101 and also the assignment questions. So keep practicing these topics or questions which are given to you, and all the very best for your first exam for BA Honors Political Science. For more such content, you can subscribe to my Telegram channel, and you can join my Telegram group as well for discussion, and you will get the important topics for other subjects also, and you will also get the MCQs of both first year and second year. So thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one.